Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jimmy with Tropicana Golf. And as most of you saw, Mr. Scheffler did it again. Now, Scheffler has the craziest follow through. Crazy to me, you, and everybody else that watches. But to him, it's genius. It keeps the ball straighter longer. That's why he's so good. I'm going to show you how he does it, why he does it. It's all coming up right after this. Okay, so most of you have already seen this image, and it's fascinating that somebody that's so good can have such a weird, abnormal follow through. Now, it's weird and abnormal to us who see millions of swings and they don't look anything like that, but it's actually really good. What he does is he turns his back to the target and keeps it there as long as possible, and then that forces your right foot to get out of the way. He doesn't do it consciously. It's just a byproduct of his swing. So what I want you to do if you're slicing the ball, and this is baseball players forever get here and they turn, they rotate and hit the ball. It would be essentially like hitting the baseball like this, keeping your back to the target as long as possible. See how that foot just wants to get out of the way? It's the same thing with the golf swing. You turn back, keep your back to the target, get to your front side, and it'll just get through. This keeps the ball nice and straight every time. Turn your back to the target and as long as possible. Watch what the right foot does automatically. It gets out of the way. Now, I don't do it as exaggerated as him because he swings a lot harder than I do. But when you turn your back to the target and keep it there as long as possible, the club comes down nice and shallow, not out here because you're rotating. It comes down right in here, and you get out of the way. Those are great shots. Now, this is just a little 50-degree wedge, and yes, it works with every single club. Yes, it works with driver, before you ask. Turn your back to the target, leave it there. Okay? Now, I feel like it's exaggerated. It's really not, and these are great shots. Little 50-degree wedges, turn your back to the target. That one I pulled just a touch, but it's still straight. Let's move up in clubs a little bit. Let's try a 7-iron. Okay, really good club, 7-iron. Good distance club. Turn your back to the target, leave it there, and just go through the ball, never really opening your shoulders. That's a great shot. 165, 170 yard 7-iron, stick straight. Now, it's easy to play when the ball's always going straight, okay? It really is, because you want to hit the ball straight most of the time. In baseball, yeah, you rotate because you can hit a double to left field or double to right field. It doesn't really matter. But in this game, you want to hit it straight. Turn your back, leave it there. Oh, what'd I tell you about bad shots? It's going to happen. Let's try it again. Turn your back to the target. Now we're back. That's a little tuggy, sure, but let's do it again, a little slower. There. That's beautiful. That's a 3-yard fade, 155 yards, 160 yards. Let's do it again. 7-iron. Turn your back and leave it there. Another one. Look at my foot. Now, it might look, I feel like I'm doing this, and you can see the line right here of it dragging this way. Let's go up a club. Let's go to a 5-iron. 5-iron. Long iron. Everybody hates long irons. Okay, let's try it. Turn your back to the target. Back to the target. Get to the front side. Right and through there. Look at that. That is marvelous. 3-yard fade. 3-yard fade. Let's do it again. Turn your back to the target. Leave it there. Perfect. Beautiful. One more? Why not? Turn your back and leave it there. Wow. Marvelous. Let's go to the super long iron. 3-iron. Does it work with hybrids? Yes. Does it work with driver? Yes. Works with everything. I don't have a tee, so I can't hit driver. But let's go to 3-iron. Turn your back to the target, leave it there, get through it. Look at that little sting, and look at my back foot. That's 215 yards. Again, let's try it again. Turn your back to the target and just leave it there. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Marvelous. Stripe show. Turn your back to the target, leave it there. Okay, let's go down to the wedges. I hit 15 great shots and 1 bad shot. Welcome to golf. Let's try it with these little wedges. Turn your back. Just that. Back to the target, leave it there. There it is. That's about 70 yards with a 60 degree. Do it again. Turn your back to the target, leave it there. That's great. That's even farther. That's almost 100 yards with a 60 degree. Everything is perfectly straight. Another one. Okay, now check this out. Another little trick. Let's say you want to hit a 9-iron and you want it to go a little lower. Okay, you want to hit like a punch 9. Just move it back in your stance. Turn back. Keep your back to the target. Watch how low this 9-iron goes. And it's far too. Move it back in my stance. That's a great 9-iron. That thing's far too. That's almost 160. Again, a little lower, better trajectory. Back to the target. That was a little tuggy, and I went a little fast there. So my tempo is just a little off. Let's do it again. Back to the target. There. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Now let me show you something. I know this is hard to see. Check out this divot pattern right here. That's marvelous. Marvelous. Let's hit a couple more. Let me show them to you. So let's get to, we've hit the low. Let's hit a 6-iron. Let's hit a 6-iron. Okay, place it right in the same divot pattern. Turn your back to the target, leave it there, get to your left side, get your right foot out of the way. It'll just happen naturally. You don't have to think about it. Oh my God. So good. Everything stays straight. Everything stays here instead of here. See how I'm not rotating through the ball? I'm just, boom, right there. Everything stays kind of parallel lines all the way down to the target. Turn back, keep it there, get to your left side, right there. That's the shuffle, the Scheffler shuffle. Wow. Perfect. I've never hit better range balls in my life, honestly. Everything's perfectly straight with a little bit of a fade. Turn back, keep it there, get to your left side. I just feel like my left shoulder faces the target the whole time, never turns. .200-yard 6-iron with range balls, dead straight. One more, just for good luck. Turn back, leave it there. That's all you need right there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. It's a short one. This is a great one. Turn your back to the target, leave it there. Your hands will come down and your right foot will get out of the way. The Scheffler Shuffle. Thanks for watching.